fait.
Zodiac signs as
Same from iPhone.
black hole. They land, you know, and they just like the Godfather. Capricorn is very, yo, Anthony, you tried him. They don't love you, baby, but once they that bitch activate, it's a wrap. Gemini will be white chicks. Out the gate, you see two white girls, and you see they got black badges. See, nothing made sense, right? That's not.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Hello, everyone. Let me start you out with a nice, delicious appetizer.
Yeah, take it easy on the mowers. It's a job I do regularly. No, God bless you, know.
Got to be careful not to get spotted.
It gives her allergic reaction.
Something's out there.
do regularly. No, God bless you, you know. It gives her allergic reactions.
But they found something. I wish this just happened. I was just reading someone's thoughts if you were gone.
Hi. Hello. 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 I can hear myself in the other room. Can you guys hear me in the other room? Hear it? Is that too loud? Hello? 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 Hello, hello? Can you guys hear it? Let's see. Hello? Can you hear me out here? Can you hear me out here? Can you hear me? Can you hear me out here? Can you hear me out here? Can you hear it?
Alright. Thank you. Thank you. I had to do a test. Hello. Hello. Oh, hello.
People proceed good this winter upon this bountiful harvest of warts and Parmesan are always plenty.
Ew.
Praise the Lord.
My wife, I think they're having like a Halloween thing at her job today. And she wore an orange shirt with a jack-o'-lantern on the front of it. And I told her, I go, why are you wearing that shirt? You already have a jack-o'-lantern head. For a sec, I go, she got mad at me there for a second. I go, look at you. Does it really look like you have a jack-o'-lantern head? She's scaring me. She's lost a lot of weight. Scares me. Makes me feel guilty about myself. Yeah. I'm just eating whatever I want and shit, and she's sitting there eating healthy and shit. Like last night, I got home. I'm embarrassed to even tell you guys this. I ate 12 tacos. 12 of them. With cheese, sour cream, and Taco Bell hot sauce. But they weren't from Taco Bell, they were homemade. You know, those 12-pack of shells where you can barely get any meat inside of them because they're already like closed up. They only have like, give you like a half inch in between them. 12. I got called in. I did not eat anything all day. Nothing. So I was so hungry. I could barely even talk. I was getting ready to tell my wife, don't even talk to me. I don't even have the energy to even talk to you. But I didn't. I would suffer through it and food back. And then I had, for dessert, I had a giant glass of vanilla ice cream, and I mixed, what's it called? Cherry jelly, Smuckers. Cherry jelly mixed in with it with some milk, mixed it together and made like a milkshake. So, alright. I don't know why I'm telling you guys that. But anyway, let me bring this over for you guys. I didn't watch all of this. I watched like little bits and pieces and shit because I had a bunch of shit to do today. And I think this might just be the most fucked up thing that Shanny's ever done to those kids. It's very upsetting to watch this, you know, isn't it? It's horrifying to believe that someone could do that to their kid like this. You guys realize that when Shanny gets on here and says this, there's a potential this could reach them in real life. Like in school. The oldest one still has till spring till he graduates. The younger one's 16, what's he in 10th grade? If he hasn't failed. Like, imagine that going around your school. What she's here.
Anything you need help with today?
Fucking saying. You know what sucks about it? I don't think there's really anything. that can be done unless he goes through with it. I actually was, and I changed my mind, I was considering making some phone calls.
I've even been flying. I don't know how I'll pay.
So you want
Rice
me to
and
give
Beans.
you some drachmi?
Yes, any drachmi you can give helps.
But, like, Liddy, I talked myself out of it, though. I was going to call CPS and have them get in touch with the foster mother, just in case they didn't know what was going on there, because I don't think some people don't really realize how serious this is, what she's doing here, and what could happen. And I told you guys this a couple weeks ago. I go, this is the type of stuff that would need someone to do something to themselves. She doesn't give a fuck less, does she? This is nothing. She doesn't even think about that. I mean, it's now out there forever, all spread around. I still really am in shock that even she would do this. And you know why it is? I think she's using this too to blackmail the oldest one. You know, like, you keep on saying all this about me, I'm going to keep on saying this about you. Type of thing going on here. Isn't it horrifying? What would you guys rate this on a scale of 1 to 10 for abuse? I mean, I consider this 10. Equal to beating. One of the worst things you could say about anyone, let alone your children, huh? 8? Well, yeah, you're probably talking
All right,
like...
here it is.
You're making them not be able to breathe. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? God, it's so horrifying. I never thought it would get down to this. But you don't know how bad. I would love to see her get hit with the fucking restraining order. Somebody's gonna have... Somebody in the comments said that I had already called. So there's no sense in even calling. There are some people out there that are required to, because I believe that this affects the youngest one too. And just imagine Shannon making these accusations where Will, the oldest one, couldn't be around his brother anymore because of these accusations, or around those other children. Where's he going to go? Where are they going to place him? If this is taken seriously.
We're moving now! Get that sail down!
I can't believe it. This one video here, I don't know if any of you are interested in this type of thing. Take the condom with the turn in it.
This sounds like the generation was a pop into a fire and research only once for me.
Take the condom with the turn in it. figure it out. You sound like aliens and Mara attacking Chris Farley when he says Tommy want wings. I'm sure I can do that. I would do that impression if I knew exactly the scene you're talking about. Tommy want wings. Alright. Well, okay, yeah, in case any of you are interested in any of this, I think it really sheds a lot of light on Shanny, especially this video she made, which is like narcissistic harder than you can temper. Just do a search on YouTube and search the narcissist called You a Narcissist, and it'll summarize what's actually going on with it. That's exact. As soon as you sit and you learn, like I had to, I didn't know it was that deep. So I've been like reading about it, watching videos on it, and all this other shit. It just sums everything up right there. That Jamie doesn't give a shit about anybody but herself. Plain and simple. She didn't care how this affects. That's why she was able to lay around there for fucking 3 years and not even care.
She's putting a thing in shape and weighing that will follow him the rest of his life. That's her revenge.
Yeah, this is fucked up. She's putting a stain and shade on William that will follow him the rest of his life. That's her revenge, yeah. Oh my god, it's so fucking sick. The fucked up thing about it is, hello Carrie, Skelter, Joyfully Joy. The fucked up thing about this is that we were all supposed to believe, you know, according to Shanny, that Shanny was a good mother. She was too sick to take care of the boy. And she tried to spin it too well. She tried to make it seem as if, oh, William was all grown up, and wanted to start his life fertile. It wasn't anything we did. Oh, we just didn't have any money. We didn't really have enough money to feed them, even though they ate a lot. Did you guys hear that one? We just didn't have enough money to buy food, but they ate a lot, you know? In other words, this is how I pictured it. That when Shanny was getting those $700, $800 in food stamps a month, Jason wasn't bringing in any money, but Jason felt entitled to it because Jason used to have $750,000. You know what I mean? So Shanny would get her food stamps.
Let's go!
Shanny would eat 90% of that, and 10%, the other 10% would go to the boy. Shanny calculated, figure out so many calories a day. They weren't doing anything. They weren't active. They were just laying around on a wooden floor. And then there was Jason, all pissed off and shit, and you know, not contributing anything. That's how I think it went down over there. I think it irritated the hell out of Jason that those kids were eating. Don't you guys think? But that's still, you know, like, I'm thinking like, well, he beat the hell out of him probably because he was sick and tired of him eating all the food that he could be eating. But then I just remembered that They were abused over in fucking Colorado too, and probably here in Pennsylvania. This entire time.
Ready for sailing!
Their lives have been a living hell. It's been like, it had to have been this way their whole lives. Isn't it? Hasn't it? I don't even like fucking hearing this shit, actually. It raises my blood pressure when I fucking hear this. They both starved the kids. Shandy specifically. To do that. And be able to live with yourself. You know, the one part that it always gets me when I think about it is the fact that she had that nice comfy mattress to lay on with a pile of food while her kids were sleeping on the floor, no underwear. Starving. That's, you know, you are a narcissist. There's no way. How could you live with yourself knowing that? I would sleep on the floor, on a wooden floor, before I would let my kids do that. I could handle it. That's almost like torture, isn't it? And then no heat in the house? Just a space heater. They had to have been cold. Over at G-Man's, right? Do you guys remember that?
Come on.
The only father figure they had in their life that cared about them was lost due to her having phone sex with Jason.
The only father figure they had in their life that cared about them was lost due to her having phone sex with Jason. Yeah, it would have been doomed regardless, without Jason ever getting in the picture. You can't live with someone like that's. I don't even know how he made it fucking 7 years. Isn't that how long they were married? How the fuck did you fucking put up with that shit? I mean, he must have been one hell of a guy to accept those 2 kids and deal with her the way she was, huh? He deserves a lot of credit. But I don't think it would have survived. Just like this relationship here they have, this isn't going to last very much longer. It's just a matter of time. Either one of these 2 people will ever be able to have a relationship like me and my wife. And that makes me feel good. They're always going to be miserable pieces of shit. And then you gotta, Jason would have never put his hands on those kids if the kid's real father was involved one way or another, whether it was just even over the phone, email. As long as Jason had a fear of a man, he would have never have done that. I promise you that, but he had a lot of confidence doing it, knowing that the father's been totally gone out of their lives. So he could get away with it. I'm not going to say what I would have done if somebody did that shit. to my kids. Okay? I wouldn't be sitting here. I'd be in prison. The fucked up thing was my mind that we recently found out, you guys. You gotta throw in some juice. The oldest one, you know, a lot of people, I think, we didn't really have any evidence that the oldest one was suffering any physical abuse. But he did admit that when they were in Colorado, they were kicked in the head, causing a softball. What's that called? Hematosis? Is that the right? Is that the medical term for it, or am I just a complete idiot? I don't know what he's talking about. Hematoma? I don't know what, but anyway, he kicked him in the head and caused a fall. And I guess for 2 days, he was complaining that he couldn't see straight, think straight. And then he felt dizzy. And some people suspect he might have been given a concussion. Hematoma? Am I right there? It's called a hematoma? I know that from watching fighting. Hematoma. When this guy got hit in the head, man, and it formed like this big softball stuck in the side of his head. Throat bruise? Okay. Alright. It's a bruise. Well, that's what the youngest one suffers from. It's your birthday! Happy birthday!
I lifted off Jason's baby chair and swallowed it. Then go to McDonald's because I'm so hungry.
Thank you, Dick Lunch. I would have bit off Jason's baby carrot and swallow it, and go to McDonald's because I'm still hungry. Still got the balls. You hear that? Did you think about that? Still got the balls. Alright. Happy birthday, Caitlin. I sent you an email. I shouldn't have told you that. Now people are going to think you're sending me grenades. Oh my God. Hey, women can communicate with one another without it being within the clinic. You guys are fucking perverts. Everybody has my email. Or at least everybody used to. I sent it last week. It's titled Poopy Bucket. Okay. You're probably all mad because he's ignoring me. But anyhow. Am I allowed to ask how old you are? Am I allowed to ask that? I'm just curious. You look like you're about 25.
Someone wants me to like me. Someone wants me to hide things to them.
Am I allowed to ask? 40 fucking 1? No way. You don't look a day over 25. I thought you were young. I don't know. I thought you were a lot younger than that. Okay.
I will not.
But when you get so old, everybody looks young. You know what I mean?
I will not lie and corrupt my soul.
Oh, you know what she admitted? Yeah. You guys know what she admitted? And I was kind of always suspicious about this. But remember that black thing with the fucking, I don't know what you call it. What do you call it? It was like this black thing she had on, and it had like elastic in it that's on top of it. And people I thought people were joking around saying it's a bed skirt. It actually fucking was a fucking bed skirt that Shady was using as a dress to wrap around her like it's some kind of evening gown. You don't have any nightwear that fits you? So she just sits on that couch. Well, we already knew this anyway. Naked. Wrapping herself in a fucking goddamn, bed skirt. She finally fucking admitted it. I'm sure she's banned a couple people for even suggesting that that's what it was. You know what I mean? But it was like she had that wrapped around her for months. It must have got some soil, burn holes in it, all kinds of shit where she just eventually probably shit in it. Yeah. And then had to throw it out. Too lazy to. I don't know. If you shit in your bed sheets and bed skirts, is it worth washing? I don't know. I don't think I want some shit in my washer. Or do you kind of like rinse it off first and then throw? I don't know. You guys tell me. I'm not familiar with this shit. And is it worth? Do you just throw it in the washer the way it is with shit?
I should be careful.
Or you go over it first with like a wet wipe and then throw. She ain't got no wet wipe. They threw it in the trash. Straight into the garbage. Alright, toss it out. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's also her pad. Rinse it off. I'm very thrifty. Okay. If anybody's interested, you can always email me. This is one word. fightroomtroll@gmail.com. FIGHTROM troll. fightroomtroll@gmail.com. I've given it out a million times. I haven't done it recently. I don't know what I was thinking. But yeah, I used to have it and put it up here so people could email me with whatever they want, as long as it isn't news. Okay. See, I feel like, well, I'm saying that, but actually, I'm thinking to myself, I hope they do, and if I say I don't want them to, they will. You know, it's kind of like, I shouldn't even mention that. It's stupid. Believe me, I'm not interested in, I have all that here. Okay? I'll just block
Help
it.
the Athenians gain an advantage.
And I'll tell everybody about it. And it just... I'll give Anja credit and everyone out. Nobody really comes in here and it's like constantly, interrupting and causing shit in here, you know what I mean? So, yeah, reverse psychology is exactly what. I promise you this, there's no pervert here. Alright? Jason, I like the OnlyFans, the adult movies they made together. I don't think Jason is attracted to women. I really don't. I think that... How can I say this without offending anyone? I think if you're... Okay, so he was 35, right, when Shanny knocked at his door. His first woman. Don't you think, though, that if you really wanted to, being Jason, you could have gotten a woman if you wanted to, right? Or was he just that weird? I just don't think he's ever had an attraction to women. I think he's always been attracted to men. And I think the only reason he even with her or got with her is because he's been brainwashed with this religion stuff. Christianity. I think I'm just going to be blunt. Enjoys the snow over there in his ass. I said it. I don't give a fuck anymore. Fuck it. I said it. Fuck it. Fuck it.
For the feelings of someone else.
I like that one too, Stella. Nadia. 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 Maybe those are the type of men Jason prefers, right? And maybe he's attracted to Shady because she's masculine, manly, you know? The closest thing you can be to a man with a vagina, yeah? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Shanny smells like that. Yeah.
To protect them from the things they've done. From the hurt they've brought.
It's funny, first, when, they started making these accusations about the kids, that Jason may have seen something. You know what I mean? He just wasn't sure, he had his suspicions, and it kind of looked like maybe there could have been something going on there. It's not that I'm just like some pervert. You know, this sick pervert, you know, thinks that he may have seen something going on. Alright? These are mentions, this is just recent that Shanny's like, whoa, I think I may have seen something too. You know what I mean? It's all a lie. And it's obvious it's a lie. And the kid's response to it, I can tell by the way he reacted to that it's definitely not true. It's all made up, which makes this all the fucked up. You know what I mean by that? If it did happen, it would be fucked up mentioned. But to go even further to the lowest level is just make it up. Just intentionally trying to ruin them. And have this follow them around for the rest of their lives. She told the fucking kids' names. We all know their names now, first and last names. I didn't know their last names. I do now. Because of her. I'd rather have not have known. And then associating their names with this.
Someone wants me to lie to them. Someone wants me to hide things for them.
Yeah, nobody here believes any of that because we know they're both liars. But what, I'm just saying, what if this shit goes and gets back to their classmates and shit? You know, should the other children that live in that foster home, it's so fucked up how much problems this could cause, you know? You know, putting it out there is that the other children that live in that foster home are not safe. Just by saying this type of shit. What it could escalate to from these fucking statements here.
I will not lie and corrupt my soul for the feelings of someone else.
No. Joyfully, I couldn't imagine explaining this. No.
Protect them from the things they've done, from the hurt they've brought, from the pain they've brought. I will not protect them.
And how do we know that Shady hasn't contacted the police again with these accusations? Or she might do that in the future. Think about that for a minute. Call the police to do a wellness check because she's concerned about the other children in there being withheld. I'm deleting this stream when I'm done. I'm not leaving this up here. So, and please don't go behind my back and record this because I don't want any of this being repeated again. I know you could probably legally do that.
If someone in your life intentionally wants you to lie for them, don't. Choose your integrity first. Choose your light first. Choose God first. Most importantly, above everyone. God will not.
They're insinuating there's material on the laptop or the pad that he had stuff on there as a juvenile. You know, these are real fuck. Just because he wanted some privacy and he didn't want them snooping through his iPad. It automatic, oh, well, he must have been hiding something sexual because I'm a pervert too.
Never lead you astray. Only people will. And when people exit your life, don't look at it as something solemn. Even though it's gonna hurt.
Can I help you with anything?
But have the perspective, it's God repositioning you to a better place. A place that you could never imagine could ever exist.
That is the kind I have in mind.
A place of joy and hope and peace.
Have what I've earned.
God made these promises
Kill this Spartan
a
command.
long time ago to all of his followers who love
Sounds like you
him.
can stop worrying. I've taken care of everything.
And in order to prove to love him, you have to fight.
Yeah, I agree with that. That Will needs to go no contact, 100%. I mean, complete no contact. That's staying off of YouTube, social media. At least making it so hidden that she could never find you, you know.
Can I
But,
help you, merchant?
Where did you get that
I mean, I
hat?
don't think
That's
he had
mine.
any other
It's from my
choice
stolen wares.
Your stock was stolen.
but to get on
Yes,
here and
bandits took a
defend
full chest of
themselves
my supplies, but
over
maybe
those
they haven't gotten far
accusations.
after all.
But other
So
than
you want
that,
me to take it from the
I
bandits?
think he should
You
just
understand
disappear at this
quickly.
point and never
You can count on me.
show his face around here
By the
again.
gods, thank you, Mistios.
I'll come back when I...
That's my opinion. Look what it's done to those two over there. And that's one of the best things, in my opinion, he could do first of all is graduate from fucking high school.
Get it.
I found some fantastic
You know, right
valuables
there
today.
you'll have one up on your mother.
Real riches. I
She
need to
doesn't
deliver
have a
them to my
diploma.
sister to sell at the market.
She doesn't have a
But
GED. She's a
bandits
liar.
lie in wait for visitors to the city.
She had
And you
so
want
messed
me to
up
kill
and
all the
worried so
bandits?
long.
Well, yes.
God didn't
You
even
haven't
give her the grace of
Job
motherly
well done.
instinct
That'll
to
do.
protect her own child.
I mean, Shanny will tell you herself that you cannot survive in a narcissistic relationship.
Let's hope no one notices
She
me.
tells that to the world. But Shandy doesn't, she's talking about you people. You people are the narcissists. You know. It's fascinating to listen to. Her accusing everyone else of being that. She describes herself very, very well. It admits it. You cannot have a relationship with someone like this. You have no other choice but to go no contact because they will destroy your life. Look what she's doing here to her own kids. Just because Shandy felt as if she was being exposed. Look.
Can't wait far. I'll find him.
Follow his commandments. Which isn't hard to do, you just choose the morally right.
They need to get a restraining order and have her shut her fucking mouth. And then sit and wait for her fucking ass to mention them and then fucking file charges against her.
And righteous thing to do.
This is harassment.
It says in the Ten Commandments, thou shalt not lie. Lie. It protects you and it protects others. See, lies can be very deceiving and so many people are so willing to tell lies to keep their secrets. See, Usually the people who are pointing their fingers and
You know, and while you're at it, do a credit check on yourself. It's
all
free.
yours.
You do good work, Mistios. Take this for your
I'm
trouble.
telling you, man, that's important to find out if they've been using their social security numbers, man. I'm telling you, man, that could get her finally what she deserves if they were fucking doing that shit using their social security numbers. And I got a very high suspicion that they were. I don't have any proof of that. None of us do. We're just assuming, because we find it kind of strange how many times they've been monetized with only 2 social security numbers that's been banned. So, yeah, something definitely needs to be done. Something serious here before something really seriously fucking bad happens. Yeah, identity theft. Who knows? She could have opened up credit cards, banking accounts.
and they're the problem. It's usually them self-reflecting onto other people, projecting their own fears, their own insecurities onto others.
Let's read up. Thank you, Rice and Beans. I don't know. I was zoning out on what I was talking about. I forgot about you. She is so messed up and wired so wrong. God didn't even give her the grace of motherly instinct to protect her own child. Yeah, she could care less. Thank you, Randall. You romantic little devil, you. Thank you, Randall. I have a birthday, by the way.
Not insecure with myself. I know who I am. It took a long time, a lot of interpersonal work to know who I am.
Her fucking siblings, I would assume, are normal. It's rare to have this fucking big of a fucking piece of shit in the family. I mean, compared to this, they gotta be at least seem normal, right? Fuck. At least we know they're fucking smart enough to stay away from her. Too bad the kids didn't have a good relationship with the other members of her, like her brothers and sisters and stuff. You know what I mean? But I think it was such a nightmare dealing with Shani that, you know, and I can understand it. So it'd probably be a lot to deal with. That's why I think the foster mother deserves a lot of credit here, and she didn't deserve for Shani to call and do a wellness check on her the way Shani did. How she put Jason up to doing it. You know, the person who abused them. Why they're in there to begin with is the one calling in the wellness check.
And it takes time, it takes patience, it takes effort, and it takes the ability of pulling yourself away from others to find yourself. You can't find yourself when you're following the crowd. You only find yourself when you're still and you're silent and you're only listening to yourself. Since the chat wants to be disrespectful, I'm going to be silent in it. Your negativity is not wanted here, thank you.
And too, this is where Deanne Rose and Bad Wolf came in handy as mods. You know what I mean? They could have nipped this right in the bud as soon as that put out in the chat, like they were doing for her. You know, before the new people actually, you know, understand what's going on here, that what Shandy's pulling here.
Thank you. I'm trying to help people by pull them up. Those who have been torn down by society or the people they love.